Today we're going to go observing life on a walk outside. Got hit by a few feet of snow, and I just did a video the other day on observing sun and water on your land. This is actually a really good time of year to observe life on your land. So if you just get a fresh foot of snow, then you can go around looking for where rabbit pressure is, deer pressure, where they're coming into your land, where you can design systems of food that will kind of keep them out of your land but still feed them, and get them coming close to your land but not in your land, so that they're fertilizing your land, but they're not, destroying all your fruit trees. So right now, as you can see, we've got pretty much fresh blank canvas of snow, and we're going to go around walking and see if we can find any footprints and deer traffic. So remember, our goals when we're creating sustainable systems, regenerative systems, is that we want as many energy inputs as possible. Sun, water, capture as much as possible, and life. People always want to box life out, but you want to capture in as much as possible. So we're going to go on a walk, and the purpose of this walk is to identify where the animals come in so that we can capture as much of that life. I talk about capturing soil microbiology. That's one form of the life. But you also want a diverse animal fauna ecosystem. So you want the deer coming in, you want the rabbits, the foxes, you want all that coming in, maybe to the periphery of your systems, ideally uphill so that their fertilizer will kind of wash down into your land. But if their entry point is, on the downhill side, that's fine too. But you want to know where they come in, and then you can design systems where you can feed them, you can do your part. If you're a hunter, you can harvest them. But me, I just want to be out here with the animals. So we're going to go out looking for signs of life, find out where they come in. I kind of already know where they do, but more information is always good. Never stop learning. I want to see tracks coming up to my gardens, and then maybe in the summer, I'll put some rose bush hedges in different spots and try to guide them, kind of where I want them. So more information is good. Let's go for a walk. So we're down here at the Hand Dug Pond, and actually I just love this kind of stuff. I come down here because I knew I would find something, and this looks like probably a bunny, but something came across here, jumped in my river. I don't know if they're coming from here or going to it, but they're coming through my land. I just love that they maybe used the hand dug pond as a source of water. So we'll follow these up the other way, see which way they come into the house. But it is super fun to find this kind of wildlife walking through your land. I know it's nothing, but this is just, the day that it snowed, I'm getting animals coming through here. I just think it's awesome. So down closer to the river here, coming into the gardens, and I'm not an expert tracker, so I'm not 100% sure. That looks like a deer hoof to me. It's coming in and went across the river here and went up towards the gardens. So this is about where I typically expect them to come in. And then that's kind of the wilder area of my land. So they're coming in here. There's another set over here. Just kind of following along the river. This looks like it's smaller. You guys would probably laugh at me because I'm not an expert hunter or anything, or a tracker or anything, but You can kind of typically tell deer from, you know, bunnies and rabbits. So I think it's kind of neat to come and you watch, you know, the wildlife come and travel all here throughout the land and the paths that you cleared, the food that you planted, and you can actually see, you know, something is appreciating all the work that I've done. And they were probably here before, but I like to think that I'm helping them out a bit. They're coming right down here through this whole area. I might as well just keep rolling here. This is the lower area of my land. This is kind of a boggy area here. And my goal is to slowly convert this little boggy area into a series of ponds and winding rivers. And this is kind of the wilder, this would be the zone 5 area of my land in permaculture, the wild areas. So I'd like to kind of convert this into food mostly for wildlife, stuff that I'll pop down here once in a while and collect some food from, but for the most part, this is just going to be a wildlife sanctuary down here. I'm hoping it gets there. It's taking a long time to plant all the other stuff though, but it's fun to watch the animals and the wildlife move in. One day in the future, I'll be showing you a video down here, and it's going to be big ponds, winding rivers, and tons of food. So that's it. A couple deer, maybe, and some rabbits, maybe a chipmunk. But not bad for like 1 day, 2 days. Kind of cool. Anyways, if you have fresh snow and it's just out there like a white canvas, go out and see if you can find any animal tracks, see where they're coming into your land, see where they pressure you. All that information is very valuable for where you set up thorny bushes. Jerusalem artichokes are just amazing because the deer eat the flowers, not the tubers. You want the tubers, you know, and then wall them off with smell stuff and thorny stuff. But at least you're feeding them, you're giving them sources of water down there, and then, you know, you get to walk out on days like this and you get to go watch for their tracks. And then if you hunt, I guess you got a protein source as well. Anyways, happy gardening.